Hey, this is Diesel. Just want to say I hope you enjoy the show. But first, I gotta warn you, we don't know any of you, the listener, or your families personally. So when me and Dirty Bob offend your race, creed, color, religion, just don't get mad, and they are jokes. And as for the hermaphrodites, if you don't like what we say, go fuck yourself. Enjoy the show. One more thing.
Jeez.
I'm glad you guys got that. We're by no means professional, but ever claim to be. Trust me, you'll know that as the show goes on. We are just 5 guys with 5 mics. Time to kill. So enjoy the show.
Oh, thank you so much.
Caught me off guard on that one, buddy.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. I got my own rock band.
Nobody cares.
I got 1 million+ fans.
Nobody cares.
I can rock the mic.
Nobody cares.
I got a song you might like.
Nobody cares.
Little Joe's waiting for his bundle of joy, but baby D's can't date him cause Joe's having a boy.
Yo, it's these critiquing beats. I am the greatest word on the street. Diesel.
Joe's finally got a reason for missing. He's getting his school on, so I won't be a dissing.
Oh, that's nice.
Little Joe ain't here cause he's a hack. But just like Big Boy, Bob is back. Yo, I'm out for real.
Nobody cares.
I want a record deal.
Nobody cares.
We're all superstars.
Nobody cares.
La, 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 la.
Shout out to Black Sky.
You like the way I fix that? La, 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 la. Oh, man. That's what we do. Someone runs over on the song, we still make it happen. That's just how it goes. All right. So welcome to the Nobody Cares Show. My name is Jeckos, and as always, I've got my good friends around me. O squared.
What's up?
Back in the building is the boss hog, Dirty Bob.
Good evening.
That was very count-like of you. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. All right, Tiny aka Little Homie.
It's happening.
And JJ Diesel. Very nice.
That's a Dracula high.
Dracula High.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in case you don't know what we do here on the Nobody Cares Show, basically what we are is we are the outlet in podcasting for independent artists who want to try to kind of get critiqued and get a feeling of where they're at as far as being able to break into the industry. And that's what we do. We're just regular guys. We listen to music, we critique it, we rate it, and we do it basically off of no real knowledge of music, just what we like and what we can tell that the song sounds like. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Basically like the average consumer. So we're letting you know what the average consumer would feel and if they would buy your music. We're not retards. I think we're getting more knowledgeable.
With no knowledge of music.
We are pretty close to retards.
We're not professional.
Come on, now. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
Let's just put it that way. So, without any more delay, let's turn the time over to Tiny and demonstrate what we really do here.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks a lot for tuning in, and for all of you who are joining us in the chat room from wherever you are in the world, thank you. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, thank you.
And joining us right now. If you haven't yet, check out our homepage, nobodycareshow.com. We have a player right on the front of the page that you can catch our most recent episodes and even some old school throwback, some of our first episodes. So go ahead and take a listen to those.
I recommend the telethon.
I recommend episodes 1 through 144. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
That's the ones I
second that.
recommend.
Good choices.
The ones I recommend.
Good choices.
Yeah.
They're all heat, kid.
You cannot lose.
If you want to leave us a message, you can email us at nobodycareshow@gmail.com, or you can leave us a text message or voicemail on our heat line. That's 909-907-HEAT. Again, that's 909-907-4328. Make sure you check out the Jay and Dirty Bob Show. It is pure heat.
It's a must.
And the good thing is you're not that far behind, so you can catch up really quick.
Yeah.
All right?
Catch up.
iTunes,
True.
Jay and Dirty Bob Show, subscribe. That's all you need to know.
Yes.
And leave them a comment on their iTunes page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to ask them a question for their show, you can email them at jayanddirtybobshow@gmail.com or text message or leave a voicemail on their heat lines.
909-547-HEAT, 909-547-4328, or 828-5-DO-WORK, 828-536-9675.
Or leave a confession.
Yes.
I got something to say about those guys. I mean, they may be assholes,
They may
but
be.
they're pretty
Maybe.
funny. They're pretty funny.
They are pretty funny.
Yes.
They're not
Maybe.
The
bad.
confession section is pretty good too.
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty dang good.
Dang.
We want to thank
Interesting.
everybody for your guys'
Intriguing.
confessions because they've
That's
been
right.
great.
Mhm.
Oh,
They have. Hey, I'm still missing that one. I can't find it.
really?
Yeah, it was a good one too.
You bet. Find it or you're
No,
fired.
I'm gonna find it.
You're fired.
Okay, we have a message we got from Thomas.
Hey, Thomas.
This is Thomas from 4 miles away.
Oh,
I
Oh, so you're not that
just
far. That's tight.
I know. Thinking the same thing.
I
My cousin.
just
Yeah.
listened to your podcast about my band 4 miles away. The podcast was a while back. I'm sorry that the song cut off halfway.
yeah.
Our manager, who has been recently fired, go figure,
Way to go.
sent you guys the wrong file.
Oh.
To make up for this mistake, we'll send you guys our entire 3-song EP.
Nice.
We need
Very
booster
nice.
seats for free. This isn't for the show unless you want it to be. We read the rules this time. I hope you guys enjoy, and maybe you guys can forgive us.
Oh, your song was good.
You were pretty pissed. And give us another chance.
That does make us mad, though. I'm not mad now, but I know we were pissed when it happened.
Yeah.
All is forgiven.
Thank you. Yes, absolutely.
That's by Thomas St. John, 4 miles away.
Thank you. That's cool.
Yeah, and so I can't recall right off the top of my head what episode that was, but
It was a long time.
yeah,
ago.
it was a long time ago.
It was like 73.
Hey, good
That's a
guess.
good guess.
Good
Sounds
guess.
yeah, it's a
Thank
good
you.
game.
Solid.
Yeah, so 4 miles away. Check them
I'm
out on
curious.
MySpace, myspace.com/.
I know, me too.
4 miles away.
For my way.
We have a sponsor this show, and they sent us a commercial to play, so we'll just get into it.
Nonsense Encyclopedia Britannica has a collection of books have such an impact on the world. It will revolutionize the age of new media. Smash your way to the top. The Collection. With bestseller hits like Wait right here for a sec. The book on how to drop your beat-making crew for that new rep career. Bestseller Subtraction. The book on how to get your bandmates to quit and become that solo star you always wanted to be. And we didn't forget what you're mad for. I'm a player, babe. On how to know your podcasting partners. But that's not all. The collection isn't complete unless you have I'm Not White, I'm in the Spotlight. The book on how to make the spotlight shine so bright that it makes you look white. Smash your way to the top. The Collection. By best-selling author, producer extraordinaire, internationally known podcaster, Intel the Rapper. Available at Barnes & Noble, Amazon.com, and at KnowWhoYouAreAlready.com.
Know who you are already.com.
Yeah, so just go ahead and check those out.
You dirty rats.
We'd like to thank Intel the Rapper for hooking us up.
Thank you, Intel. He is
He's good.
He is good.
Intel, wherever you are, thank you so much.
Oh boy. Jackals, what do you think about that? It's cool, huh?
I thought that was pretty special. I especially like the song in the background.
Yeah.
Very hot. Very hot. If you get a chance to listen to that song in the background.
All right. So, without further ado, let's get into the music. This first song is by Liquid Universe, and they do progressive rock-ish from Queensland, Australia, from Lil Joe Country. I've been writing music forever, but in 2006, my writing style took on a life of its own, and Liquid Universe was born.
I like that name.
It's a solo project. Okay,
cool name.
so it's only one dude. It's a solo project, so there are no live shows as of yet. I play drums, keyboards, guitar, and a little bass.
As long as you're not a group.
I create my music on a PC using
He's
Fruity
so
Loops
bitter
Studio
still.
9 and use nearly all original samples and sounds nice. I like the citrus on Fruity Loops.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. The exception
it
being
sure is.
sound fonts
Yeah.
for strings and orchestral sounds. I
Love the
write
fruit.
the lyrics
Love the
and
vegetables.
record all of the
Fruit
music
Loops.
and vocals. I also create my own artwork for my music pages and songs, which leaves very little time for promotion
Wow.
or anything else. I need a butler, a gardener, a chauffeur, and a lifespan extension.
Sorry,
Oh yeah,
I'm Mexican.
you get all in one.
They are a jack of all trades.
Easy to do.
Oh yeah, I also
many are there
collaborate
in
with
Australia, though?
several trance producers,
Joe.
progressive
Mower.
There's
trance,
Joe.
rock artists, and even a guy who writes fan-made movie soundtracks with an orchestral flavor. You can find these on my MySpace and YouTube pages. He just put YT. I was trying to. I'm sorry. But more importantly, I only write music I want to hear. I have to love every note, and it has to make me feel something. Hopefully, it makes others feel something too. I have an album in the works and hope to release it sometime this year. And the name of this song is called The Divine Seer, and this is featuring Melodic Euphoria. And this is Liquid Universe. Alright, that was Liquid Universe with The Divine Seer. And if you want to check out more of their music, you can go to myspace.com/Liquid Universe Productions. You can find them on SoundClick. We have the link. We'll have the link up on our page, or you can just search for them in SoundClick. Or you can find them Reverb Nation, or find him, I guess. Sorry. Reverb Nation /Liquid Seer. YouTube.com/user/ Liquid Universe. Sorry.
Liquid User.
I said Seer.
Liquid User.
All good, Tiny. All good.
Last FM.
I'm a Liquid User.
/music/liquid plus universe. And music is your voice.ning.com /profile/liquid universe. If you want to get in contact with him, you can email Mark White at liquid@skymesh.com.au. All right, let's do it.
All right, go ahead, China.
I thought the song definitely is. I was trying to place it. I was trying to think of a place where I would hear a song like that. And I think maybe like a sci-fi movie, or maybe like a TV show on Sci-Fi Channel or something. It has a very
Maybe. KR.
I dug the hook. I dug the hook, like the little chorus part you had. I thought that was cool. But the verse patterns, I was kind of getting a little lost and a little confused during those. It had some cool elements, but then a lot of it, for me, a lot of those cool elements mainly just came up on the chorus. The verses were I don't know, just a little too scrambly. I don't know if that's the right word.
It's a great word.
That's where I'm at.
I understand.
I understand too. Dirty Bob, go ahead.
Okay, when this thing first came in, I thought I felt like I was watching Gladiator or some kind of fucking Jap movie.
Oh.
But
Anime.
oh yes,
Anime.
yes, that's good, Jackos.
What kind of anime you watching?
That looks
Good. I can picture it.
Japanese,
Yeah, I can picture that.
God. And to me, musically, they sound like Tears for Fears. In a perfect circle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I was trying to
I
figure out. It
was
sounded
close
familiar.
to that. I'm somewhere around that. I'll tell you what mine
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Luckily, I don't know how to put a song together, but I like his voice. It sounded good to me, so it's hype. Good.
All right, Jekyll's.
Okay, Liquid Universe. I was actually kind of thrown. Actually, first let me say this: the style of music you're doing suits your name perfect. Like, this is Liquid Universe to me. I don't know how else to describe it. But the thing that I was thrown by is you said you were progressive rockish, and this really had no progression to it at all. I was waiting for it to progress into something else.
You
and
know what?
was,
It didn't.
It didn't progress at
Yeah,
all.
it
It
went
pretty
back.
much stayed
It went back.
in the same pattern the entire
Yeah.
time. You sang a little bit different over it, which was fine. I will say this: well produced, well mixed, well engineered.
Yeah.
I thought the
Yes.
sound was great.
Great recording.
The vocals were very good. Really loved the harmonies. I kind of got Duran Duranish a little bit from the harmonies, from the voices, kind of like from say a prayer till the morning after.
Okay.
Say, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest.
Morning
I'm kind of feeling the song.
after
It's different, but it's done well. But my thing is, I'm not sure how many other people this song is really going to grab. You know, I appreciate what you did with it, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to listen to this song and go, "Wow, I love this song." It's just a little slow and a little dragging for a lot of people to grab onto.
All right, yeah.
Well, who knows? Maybe those kangaroo fuckers. Maybe they might love this shit.
Yeah,
You-
they
you
probably
never
like
know.
different shit. They probably like different shit.
You never
Lil
know.
Joe's
We'll
people?
ask Joe.
Yeah.
We'll ask the Aborigines.
Yeah, he probably already has this album. I'm thinking, I don't know. I don't know. It was a good recording, I'll say that. But I'm like, you take the voices off and you lower it. It's almost like massage time. You know what I mean? Like,
Going to bedtime.
Yeah.
you know, and it's like, I liked it more when the vocals came in, but still not a huge fan of this. I didn't like his bass voice, but I did like when he just sang. I thought that sounded nice. I just thought it was kind of like a Depeche Mode-ish a little bit
Yes,
during some
a
of the
little
time.
bit.
We're
A
all
little
pretty
bit.
much late 80s with
Yes.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So, but honestly, I mean, I think he did some good stuff, and but I think I'm probably more along the lines with Tiny. Just a lot of it, maybe I just got annoyed by some of this, and just this really isn't. I'm sorry, this really isn't for me. I there's really not much I liked about it.
Keep it real.
The negatives outweighed the positives by a lot. So, I just don't care for this. But thank you for the good recording, and it sounds like you have talent. So, that's a good thing at least. But that's pretty much where I'm at. Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same page. I have mixed feelings. I'm the opposite. I like the futuristic voice, I guess,
okay.
and I hated like when he was singing.
Oh, really?
And then like what Tiny said, with the hook part, I like that part more than I did the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So I agree with you. They had a good recording, and that's pretty much where I'm at. Like it actually, at first I thought it sucked, and then it started to grow on me, and then it came back to
If they
suck.
wouldn't have been singing, I would have absolutely.
And then it came back to suck,
fucking
and then it
hated
came back
it.
to. So I'm all like, I don't know where I'm at on this. Absolutely nowhere.
Because you can pick some good points out of it.
Yeah, there's
that's
good
why.
stuff in there, and it is different, and then sometimes it's good to be different.
I don't hate it like I thought I was going to hate it, but I kind of hate it, but not with the
Yeah, it's not like
with,
the worst song
not
I've
with,
ever heard.
not with ferocity.
Oh, big words today.
I just kind of hate it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
All right, what's your vote?
I'm gonna radio.
All right, Channa.
All right, really quick before I get into my vote, I looked up the definition of progressive rock, and it says a style of rock music that was emerged in the 70s associated with attempts to combine rock and jazz and other forms. Let's see. Progressive rock is a subgenre of rock music that evolved in the late 60s, early 70s, part of a mostly British attempt to elevate rock music to new levels. of artistic credibility. So it's not necessarily.
I take it back.
Yeah, it's not necessarily that the song progresses
Right.
Yeah.
differently.
It's just because they took it from,
I assume that because we've had
Yeah.
other submissions in the past where
Yeah.
they call themselves progressive and the progression constantly changed.
It constantly changed.
And that's why I just assumed.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I
that's why
apologize.
I had to look it up because I was like,
I'm wrong.
I'm not too sure if that's what he
Yeah.
necessarily
Yeah.
meant. in
You
this.
are progressive
That's good. We
rockish.
learned something.
Way to go.
Yeah, and so for my vote, I will LimeWire it.
All right, Dirty Bob.
I will diddle that.
Ditto that. All right, Jackals.
Like I said, I kind of like the song. I will LimeWire this song.
I will never listen to this again.
Okay. Well, the rating for this show, guys, is people are going to LimeWire your song or download
Yeah,
it
what
illegally.
about for massage?
That's a very solid rating.
Yeah.
That's our
Take his voice off.
right there in the middle of the road. So congrats to you guys. To you, I should say, because it's
What if it's
one
an
of
Asian
you.
hooker just
Yeah,
licking your
as
And
asshole?
and
This
to
song in the
whoever
background.
featured
Play
on the
whatever they
song.
want.
And good luck.
Stripper.
Good luck with what you guys do. It's cool stuff. All right, let's get into something else that's pretty dang cool. And that is JJ Diesel's Jibber Jabber. Ooh, came in on time.
That was real good. Ooh, that was good. Thank you, Johnny. The first thing is actually I wanted to ask you. I don't know. Remember how we heard that song? I just saw it on TV or on a commercial or something, and I was just curious if it. I don't think it was the same one, but we remember how we heard that song and it was like a bedrock or something like that.
I can make your bed
Yeah.
rock.
Who sings that?
It's a group called Young Money.
And Lloyd?
Basically, it's Lil Wayne, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Gutta, and like two other guys. I can't remember their names.
Who's Young Money and Lloyd?
Lloyd is the singer on the hook.
Yeah.
He's an R&B artist.
R&B, yeah.
Young
Oh, okay.
Money is the collective group of MCs.
Oh, I gotcha. So
Off
if
of,
it said like
Lil
Wu-Tang,
Wayne's new
if it said
label.
like Wu-Tang Clan.
yeah, it's
and
Young
then
Money.
you
Lil
said-
Wayne's off of Lil Wayne's new
Yeah, but
label.
they would be good.
Okay, so then that song that we had heard then, was it anything? It was no. There's no like real similarities between it. Then there was no, because I
I actually thought the
Oh
same
no,
thing.
completely different songs.
you know what I mean.
I know what you mean because I thought the
Completely
same
different
thing.
songs.
I was like, hey, is there some tie-in to those, or because they said some of the made those Flintstone references. And
Yeah, no, it's completely
I
different.
cannot stand
Oh.
that fucking song.
Actually, I
It drives me
kind of like
fucking
that
crazy.
song.
I don't
like
care
the beat
for
a
it.
lot.
I want to
tell you
smash
that.
my radio.
And I think Drake's verse is really tight.
So and then I actually wanted I saw this like last week, but I just wanted to see if I thought it was cool. It was watching some sports. Did you see that? I think it was a player for Memphis, not the Grizzlies. It was a college. And did you see that dude that dunked and it went through the hoop and bounced back? It bounced from his shoulder and went back through the hoop.
No
And-
way.
I
Yeah.
did see that.
So
Yeah,
what
I
Did you see
happened?
that?
Yeah.
They didn't count it as a point, and they even watched the
don't count
replay
How come they don't count that if it goes
because
through?
it went through the
It
hoop.
went through the hoop and then it came
And
back out.
he was so hot, like this fucker was high, and he dunked. And at first it looked like he like messed the dunk up. I was like, oh, what a dummy! I'm like, how are
think
you
I've
that
seen
high
that
and you
before.
mess it? Dude, he got up there, he dunked it, and then it bounced off his shoulder and bounced back out. But it
Yeah,
went through the.
It went through the
How does
rim.
that not count though? If it
I thought
already
for sure because they were
went-
watching.
If it already breached the hoop and went through.
Because they were watching the replay, and even the announcer, I think one of them was like, "Oh, I think they're going to count that as a point," and then they watched the replay and still didn't count it as a point. So
Wow.
or 2 points rather. And then
Was it because he was still holding onto the rim?
I don't know. I saw that in
I don't know,
somebody
to be
tried to
honest.
dunk before.
I don't know, to be
I saw
honest
that
with
in
you.
NBA
I didn't
once.
think he really hung on
That's
that long. Maybe he
crazy.
did. I don't know. Maybe that's
That's
why.
what happens when you're too black, dude.
Yeah.
You got too much hot spins.
Too many muscles. And then,
Yeah, I'm too high.
did you see at the Cavs game where all the fans had Cavs snuggies on?
No.
Oh, wow.
All the Cavs fans had Cavs snuggies on.
Was it like Snuggie night or
I
something?
think so. And then they were playing the Pistons, and there was a Piston fan there with a Piston snuggie.
Oh yeah.
Except he got a cake in his face because he had a Piston snuggie on. I just thought that was funny. I thought that was
Isn't
weird.
that the record right now?
Huh?
Isn't that the record for most snuggies?
Oh, I'm sure it is.
But don't worry, that's gonna be broken.
Come NFL time.
I don't know. Come Angel Baseball, baby.
Oh.
Are you gonna go to Snuggie night?
Oh, I might have to.
All
kid.
in the summer.
Do they have Snuggies?
Oh, in the summer, yeah.
I guess they're giving them out that night.
Shut up,
Yeah.
dude. Are you gonna wear it?
Oh, if I get tickets, I will rock that shit, dude.
A fucking Snuggie.
Big A next to the fucking dick. For
Oh.
awesome. For awesome.
Awesome. This D is awesome. This D
For,
is
for
That's
absolutely
pretty
big.
hilarious.
Oh my gosh! And then on Operation Repo,
Or
they
it could
had,
just be average.
they had it could
Who
be
knows?
average. On Operation Repo, they had a midget on there that was helping him out.
You see that one?
Yeah, did you see it?
That shit was hot.
He jumped out of the car and he actually threw a guy on the ground. But he caught him off guard though. So he's all, yeah, you want some more? Come on.
Yeah.
Like he was like 3 feet tall and the guy was like, try that again when I'm looking. Dude, it was awesome. The midget
that
was
shit was hilarious.
That reminds me of the
Hilarity.
Ghetto Boys video
It
back in
is.
the days where he jumps up and hits the guy in the face.
And what?
You remember the
Oh,
Ghetto
yeah.
Boys video?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know what you said. Video, sorry. And then I'll say this: I'm gonna give the awesome guy award to this guy. This guy was awesome. I'll say this.
Thanks. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
you're welcome. Basically, here's what happened. I was in a parking lot looking for parking, and I'm talking like it was jam packed, loaded. Right? I was like, damn, like going around. So I went, which would have been a pretty good parking spot. Well, what happened was there was a part where you kind of go around, and then if there's no parking, you got to turn around at one part of this parking lot. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go all the way through at one particular section of the parking lot.
Okay.
So I was like, oh man, I gotta turn around. So I I turned around. I was about to go back out to where you can go up and down the aisles, you know. And this guy was he had a bag with him, and he was about to, it looked like he was gonna set it on his car, and he was like, hey, he's like, you looking for a parking spot? I was like, yeah. He was like, all right, I'll move right now. I was all sweet. So he got in his car, and then there was another car. I was like, oh, I hope, because I'm basically about to go straight in, but so obviously you don't have a blinker because I'm not going left or right, and I'm like, I hope somebody doesn't try to fucking steal this parking spot from me, you know, because there will be an issue. So I'm like, I mean, I'm not gonna like stab him, but I would be like, hey man, like, you know what I mean? So I was just like, fuck him, no. So I see this like this BMW X5, whatever, the little SUV pulling around, right? So I think the guy sees it. The guy pulls out, and he pulls out. He backs out of the parking space, and then pulls forward in front of the BMW so that I can get in. So I pull in, and he looks back and gives me a thumbs up.
Nice.
Is that awesome? So I was like, thumbs up to you. I give him a thumbs. Is that cool?
That's pretty dang cool.
I was like, dude, this guy is awesome. I almost lost my parking spot to go follow him and be like, hey, thanks for the parking spot.
That's awesome.
Give him a 5 that's high. That would have been awesome.
Is there a time though when the thumbs up is not cool?
I don't think there is.
Oh, I think there might be.
When you're impersonating Fonzie, maybe.
Even that could be cool.
Yeah, that could still be cool.
Fonzie's pretty cool.
It depends person.
I'll tell you at work, dude. Can I just
Yeah,
spit for like about a minute here?
I wouldn't mind this.
There's a guy at my work, and we tell him, hey, you know, you do this, and we'll let you leave early.
Yeah.
And I gotta just show you guys. He does this. Slow motion thumb. Slow
that's
motion
pretty cool.
thumb.
That's pretty cool.
Thumb.
But the guy's kind of an asshole. You
It's
know,
funny though. But
it's
if it
funny.
makes you laugh, then it's cool.
Okay, then I take that back.
For
then.
me, anyway. For me.
You know, I think you might be right because we laughed about this still.
It brings you enjoyment. That's
Yeah, you know what?
funny.
You're right.
The slow motion.
I take it back.
The slow-mo thumb. It's like the slow clap.
Oh.
It just builds up and grows on you.
Slow thumb.
Yeah, how about if you do something embarrassing and somebody goes, "Yeah, good job, loser."
It's still funny though. It's still cool.
Nah.
It's just not cool if you're the guy that was the loser.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if you do it and somebody does it to you,
Um.
I could see me getting mad at something like that.
Well, no. I could.
Well, I know you would. You probably toss him like a shot put.
Yeah, but in general, though, I think that's still cool.
Oh, right on.
You know what I mean? I definitely I agree with you. Obviously, that individual that was
It's cool
the
until you
loser.
get punched in the face.
Yeah, actually, that if your thumbs up, at least you getting punched, that was one of the best thumbs up ever.
But if your thumbs up comes after you got punched in the face, that's even better.
That's great. I think that's fantastic.
If
You
the guy
get
punches
socked,
you in the face and you look at him, you give him a thumbs up. That's awesome.
whether it's smart aleck or not, because a smart aleck, oh, good hit, you know, or that was a really good hit. Like
Yeah, like,
either
Yeah.
way, that's cool.
How about Goat's story where he drops the guy and who looks ridiculous now, sucker?
Yeah, that wasn't a thumbs up, but
But that was still good.
I know, but if that was a thumbs up, that's what I'm
Oh, if he
Yeah.
he gave him a
Yeah.
thumbs up when he said it.
saying. Yeah.
So which one? The one that got his teeth knocked in, or the black guy that knocked the teeth in?
Yeah, if
Thumbs up. That was.
if the guy that knocked out the other guy
Yeah.
gave the knocked out dude a thumbs
A
up.
thumbs up.
Yeah, there you go. Who looks ridiculous now?
Thumb up.
That would suck.
I can't really find a bad thumb up. You know what I mean? It's really hard to find a bad
I can.
situation.
A thumb up your butt.
Oh,
That would be bad.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Unless you're doing
how about our
sexy
old
time.
rating system?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the only time thumbs up was
Definitely
bad. Our old races.
you just figured it out. Yeah, because he's right. If it's sexy time and you put a little nub in, a little tip of it, never hurt nobody. But
I'm not with that.
gotta try it.
No, thank you.
I'm just saying.
He's just saying.
It should only.
I'm just saying. It's not what your boyfriend says. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Intel told me that. I heard Intel knows you really well.
Oh man.
Well, I have a story that's going to make you feel better about yourself. That was good. It's going to make you all feel better about yourself. Yesterday, the day that we were, drinking the beers and all that, having all the fun. Well, it got me when Black Sky was here. Yeah.
How's it go?
We're Black Sky. We are so in tune with it. Wow.
You gotta make it that a soundbite.
I know, huh? That'll be good.
We probably got it. So
I know.
We're all good.
We just got it.
Yeah, we just got it.
And so anyway, what happened was my stomach was like percolating and blah, blah,
Yes, it
I had a lot of
was.
business in it. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh man. So here's the thing. I was like, it was early the next morning and I had to cut a fart, right? And I was like, and I like to push these shits. Farts in general, I don't like to let them linger around the booty. Like I push them shits out. You know what I mean? Like, so I like on a regular basis, I almost always shit my pants just because I always push them out. So then,
I'm with you on this one, kid.
I
I see it.
So then that morning, I was like, oh crap, I shit my pants, right? That's what I thought. No, I didn't think it. I did it. There was a little Hershey Kiss. Like that, the full blown. It was
Sweet.
Hey, it was kind of like someone got a caulking gun with shit. It just did a little drop on there,
Oh, that's nasty.
and it didn't smear everywhere. Is that amazing?
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
So I was like, oh, there's poop all over me. There wasn't. It was just one it was like an actual, like the Hershey Kiss Fairy just dropped a little Hershey Kiss on there, and then just put a blow dryer, melted it a little bit, and played a goof on me.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So
Well, I'll tell you
man.
something. I mean, not as awesome as that story,
Wow, it happened.
but
Wait, is that
la-
considered shit in your pants, or is that just sharp?
Yeah. Well, shard.
that's a drop in many dudes, dude. It's all good, dude. It's all
Hey.
it shit happens.
Just one more to my total.
Now I'm mad. I want to catch up.
Yeah, I think I'm one ahead of you now.
Yeah.
You are in
I'm
trouble.
gonna get you.
They're planning on crapping their pants. Oh my god.
No, but last week, I bought some new fucking undies. You know what I'm saying? And
Had to break
so
it in.
you know when you fucking fart, it takes a while to break that shit in. Break a hole through that shit.
Oh yeah.
One day, I had gas so bad,
son.
I had gas so bad, dude, that I fucking put a hole in it. A brand new pair, a brand new one. One day,
Shut up.
bam, one day.
Take that, son.
That's acidic.
That's a thumbs up. That's a thumbs up.
Champion.
Champion of the
Champion.
day.
Champion.
Champion
you.
of the day.
Wow.
Thank you.
So I shit my pants for nothing?
Oh no, no, you're lucky you didn't wear my underwear. Because that just would have dropped right through your pants. Landed by your ankles.
I know. 'Cause my shit is hot.
Who was that? Who was that? Who did that? Someone did that at high school. They were walking, and all of a sudden they had stuff coming out the bottom of their pant leg, dude.
What?
Someone crapped themselves, and
think
it
it was
was
Little
coming out the
Joe.
bottom of their pant leg. I can't remember who it was.
Okay. Oh, Meezy, he off the diving board, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was on the
yeah,
shoulder.
Yeah.
That was the best bomb ever.
Yeah. I've let a turd slip out of my pants when I was a kid, and I was running across the street, and I didn't want to wait. So I just stopped in the middle and gave up and just started crying, and I let a turd, I opened my pant leg, and a little turd popped out.
A little stink nugget.
Because it was solid, so just like, I was like, oh, my mom's like, what are you doing? I'm just like,
Blame it on the cats.
Did you shake the pants?
I shook my pants off and someone could roll out.
Yo, fucking cats.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's classic.
that's enough shit talk. Thanks for
Another
the time.
Thank you, Diesel, for your crappy topics.
No problem. I figure, hey, my sucker shit his pants. Why can't I?
Like father, like son, huh?
Give me
Yeah.
3 months. I'm gonna catch up.
I don't know. I might be too ahead of
Well,
you.
your birthday's coming up, so
Oh, that's true.
yeah, I like to call it.
Oh, wow. Well, that last segment
Hey,
deserves two.
because you know when I call it, I do this.
That's true. You're not a liar.
All right, Tyner, let's go ahead and get into some more good music.
All right.
Hopefully.
This next act goes by the name Tacky Dimes. They do garage rock out of Moscow, Russian Federation.
Ooh, are they girls?
Noise Lovers, a band playing indefinable music in indefinable location. We love dirty guitar sound and oatmeal cookies.
So do I.
They're good.
Key,
In that
guitar and vocals. Lou, drums and vocals. All right, and the name of the song is called Life for 2 Coins, and this is Tacky Dimes.
Every bucket's filled with static. This carousel that never stops despite the growing panic. Do like any show where that were housed people. Blood spray them as purple, and the ones who right have become criminals. These guys are American seed. I love everything that's so scenic. Tell me about your brother poetry despite the growing panic. Your veracity likes any show where I become that as terrible and blow out their worthless lives as if it were so bad. Right around this hellish creek, show me a bit of magic. Tell me how to turn red at the ground despite the growing panic. My girl, she likes every show where you change green eyes to purple. Sell my life for the cans and make your conscience marvel.
All right, that was Tacky Dimes, Life for 2 Coins. If you want to listen to more of their music, you can go to myspace.com/tackydimes. TACKYDIMES, all regular spelling. You can look up their music on last.fm/music/tacky plus dimes. If you wanna contact them for anything, you can email Ludmila at tackylou at mail.ru. And if you want to check them out live and you are in Moscow, you can check them out May 26th in the Urka Club in Moscow. All right, let's do it.
Okay. Oh, go ahead. I mean, go ahead, little. Oh.
Do that again, but pinch your nose.
Oh yeah. Here. Go ahead, little. Oh.
That's exactly what I thought he was doing. I thought he was pinching his nose and singing at the same time.
He was pinching his nose trying to do a Johnny Carson impression.
Oh, man.
The recording was bad, and the drums were so basic. I don't play drums, but I think I could play this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I played.
Even my neighbor can play this.
Too far, Bob. Too far.
You're right. I'm sorry. I take that
Cross the
back.
line with that one. That was
Okay, if
rude.
he's not that bad then, if he can play that.
Or even my retarded neighbor can play this.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, China.
Let's see. I thought this song definitely has a lot of style.
Definitely.
The guitar riff was pretty cool. I would have liked to have heard a little change up eventually. I agree with O that the drums are basic, but I think for a song like this, it really didn't need a whole lot of complicated instrumentation. I thought it was cool for what it was. The voice was definitely cracking me up.
Yeah.
I had no clue what he was saying. Like, it sounded like some of those words were in English, but then I couldn't understand the rest of them. So I just figured, it's like little Joe talk. So
Yeah.
no big deal. I thought the song itself had enough style to carry, and I thought the voice was cool and just added character to the song. That's it.
All right, Bob.
Let me start off by saying I understood absolutely nothing when he was singing.
Yeah, it was
Not a bad thing,
Yeah.
but this group reminds me of that one group was Primus.
I was. Yeah.
Yeah, and so
Very nice.
and I like the music for as easy as it was as it was,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I just pictured. I knew they were fucking Russian, but I just pictured a fucking bunch of zipperheads.
Why?
I have no idea, dude. Like maybe because I don't understand them. I don't
could
understand
be.
gooks, so
That could
that's
be.
what I just fucking pictured in my head. But for all this negativity, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
Good. Good. All right, Jekyll's.
All right, I thought the intro from the very beginning just grabbed me, just that guitar by itself. I didn't like the drums on the first pattern where he's doing the dun 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 dun. If you could just change up the drums a little bit better to suit better what he's doing there, it might not be so bad. I didn't mind it so much during the actual other pattern, but that pattern, for some reason, the drums annoyed me because it didn't fit what he was doing, I felt. Maybe it was just too on point with what the actual guitar player was playing.
Maybe you should try jerking off while listening to this.
Maybe.
Yeah.
'Cause I think I
The
could hold
vocals
that
were
pattern
definitely
too.
interesting.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think if you were to have a
Stroke,
spawn
stroke.
of Pee Wee Herman and Bob Dylan, that's the artist that we had speaking right there. Because it was like Bob Dylan-ish, but with like Pee Wee Herman's voice. It was definitely different.
Interesting.
Maybe with his nose.
Honestly, I like the guitar all the way throughout the entire song. I have nothing bad to say about the guitars, and I think he's probably the most talented person in that band, and he sounded really good. Like, I really enjoyed that, but O's right, the recording's horrible, you need to fix that and stuff. But you guys definitely have a unique sound, and I kind of dig it.
Yeah. For me, I pretty much agree with Tiny. For the intro, simple, dirty, and tight. I thought it was. I'll say this. I agree with Tiny. Yeah, I agree with Tiny. I don't think it needed to be complicated. I dug it, and I got used to the voice, so I liked it, and I'm gonna LimeWire it. Oh,
LimeWire.
Channing.
Yeah, I'm gonna LimeWire it, but if it had a better recording, I probably would have bought it. And the chat room is saying the drums are hard hitting and sat back on the beat nicely.
Okay.
Very nice. All right. Bye.
There's gonna be so many gems on this album. I am buying it.
Oh,
Nice.
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 Check.
I myself am going to LimeWire this song. So, guys, your rating on the show is LimeWireable. People are going to download your song illegally and add it into their library. So, congrats on that. I think you guys definitely got something cool here that you're working with.
Yeah.
Just develop it, get it recorded better, and you might be on your way.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
If
imagine they got a funky bass player too.
Oh, it'd be sick. I could
Yeah.
hear a nice fat bass
Yeah.
line laid over this.
I don't even want to go into it.
Just do it at
Then
home.
it'll be
Just do it at home.
Primus.
Oh yeah.
Then it'll
I
be
might just have to
Primus.
hop on the bass and
My
add
name is Mud.
Yep. You did.
My name is Mud.
You put your mouth.
My name is Mud.
Hi, kids. You like Primus? All right, Tiny, it's your turn.
All right. This next group is called Good Morning Breakfast,
Yummy.
and they're from Indonesia.
Oh, tight.
So
First
this,
Indonesian
this
submission.
is our first Indonesian
I'm
submission.
very excited.
We don't have a genre for them, so we're gonna just have to
I hope they're good.
make one up. Palpov does guitar, voice, keyboards, vibraphone. Gugan does all guitar.
Oh, it's gonna be cool.
I met
Vibraphone.
I
Vibrator
met-
and a
Bass,
vibrator and a
keyboards.
xylophone. You stick it in your butt and it plays tunes.
Inu does drums and percussion. And the name of this song is called Jealous.
Yes,
And
I
this
am.
is Good Morning Breakfast.
I can't do this with the night. See you hurt you in a man. This situation make me feel so bad. I want to run over all my alley on my heart. Feeling to you. Do you now? Because feeling to you. Do you now? Because I'm jealous. Because
All right, that was Jealous by Good Morning Breakfast. And if you want to get in contact with them for anything, you can email them at good.morningbreakfast@yahoo.co.uk. If you want to check out more of their music, you can go to myspace.com/goodmorningbreakfast. All right, let's do it.
All right, Jackals, go ahead.
Good morning, breakfast. Usually I write down notes during a song. I couldn't this song because I was kind of torn. The very beginning when it first started sounded real basic to me. It almost sounded like a bunch of kids that had learned a part and like a kids band where they sit there, okay, ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, and everybody's kind of kind of starts playing their thing, and it sounds okay, but it was decent, but it's not like great. But then the singer came in and totally changed up the entire dynamic of the song, and actually made it listenable. Like I actually kind of started enjoying it, but then I wasn't sure where I was with the singer either. Kind of a nasally voice, high pitched, but still enjoyable. Like I kind of ended up liking it. Overall, the instrumentation was fine. It wasn't like spectacular, but it was cool, and the song itself was poppy, catchy.
Yeah.
And I like the vocalist on the song, and I think he made the song for me. And I could definitely hear this in certain circles where something like this would be big. But I think it needs to be recorded better, and it needs to be tightened up musically as far as the instrumentation.
So the recording was bad and the mixing was bad, or just
I'll say the mix.
I'd say the
because the recording I think was pretty good.
Yeah. I
maybe
thought
it's the
yeah.
mix then. Maybe
I
it's the
think it
mix
was the
then.
mix.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I have a little bit different as far as the intro. It actually got my attention because I'm like, well, maybe they're setting us up for something really cool.
Oh, okay.
Because it did get my attention. And I'm with you. You know what? I like the music and his voice. I dug it. And when he first started singing, I thought for sure I was gonna hate it, but no way. I liked his voice. It didn't take long for me to get used to it all. It just I think it more caught me off guard than anything.
Yeah.
But I thought he did a great job, and yeah, I think I don't know. It just seemed like maybe the instrumentation was a bit simple, throughout. I don't know, but whatever it was, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I thought the song was cool. I liked it, and I don't know. Good job. Oh.
Yeah, basically the only complaint I have would be the mix. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't even write anything down because I thought you guys all played well. I was trying to figure out who you guys would remind me of, and I couldn't picture anybody. So,
I think the voice reminds me of someone I just can't put my finger on.
Yeah.
Or it might be a compilation. Maybe that's
Radiohead. I was thinking.
that one fits.
I was thinking when he went high, he sounded a little bit like the lead singer from Coldplay at times when he sings high.
Sometimes.
Is Oasis or Wallflowers one of those? Do when they get high?
Sometimes.
Today is gonna be the day that I'm going to
Bring it back to you.
He said, "Hey,
By now you
should have realized
I forgot the song.
what you gotta do."
But yeah, so
Yeah, I thought it was good, so I
okay.
got no complaints.
Ch-ch-ch-channing.
Yeah, the chat room had a lot to say on this one. Here's a couple things. Don't like the vocals; they're a bit too weak, too sweet and weak.
See, and I understand that. I can understand if someone says they don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, definitely.
And then they
It can be
say
annoying.
reasonable music though. I can see where the vocalist is coming from, but he's not getting there. Maybe it'll grow on us. For
Yeah.
that sort of
Like
That
a
could happen.
fungus.
yeah.
Mm.
And so yeah, you know what? I think this song, when the drums first came in, like at the intro, I was like, oh, there's a lot of cool places they could take this, and it went totally different from anything I thought.
it visited none of the cool places you thought of.
Yeah, and I immediately jump back to like popular Filipino music. If you ever heard it, like it sounds like this. It sounds like this,
Yeah.
like the popular music, like in other countries and stuff, where they try to do like rock music,
Yeah,
but it's just weak. You know what I mean?
not exactly rock.
Yeah, exactly. And this is kind of what it reminded me of, is like stuff that I heard. And so I mean, they're from Indonesia, so naturally
Asian influence.
Yeah, but I agree with the vocalist. He grew on me, or she. I'm just saying.
We're just saying. We're just saying.
Or shit.
No,
Yeah,
we're just saying. We've been fooled.
yeah, we've been fooled before,
Not again.
and I think this song has a certain appeal for me, but it's probably a song that I would like for maybe like a day or two, and then I would get tired of,
Yeah.
and that's where I'm at.
I got you. Dirty Bob.
Good morning, breakfast. How are you?
I'm all scrambled up.
You know, I am jealous. I don't have pipes like this fucking camel jockey. But I'm sorry. I just had to say that.
I was thinking it was gonna sound.
That's the wrong race, dude.
That's pretty close. They're standing in that area.
Only because they're on an island.
It's all good.
Well, that's their problem.
Actually, I'll apologize for that. I'm sorry, people. But
You don't
the
have
first
to
thing I
do
wrote
that.
down was Disney, and
Oh.
and I already hated it right from the fucking first note. You know, just like it was horrible. And the guy's or its voice sounded like a mix between South Park and Third Eye Blind.
Third Eye Cartman.
They're like,
Carmen.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Fair enough.
Nice.
All right. What is your vote, Dirty Bob?
Oh, I'm gonna go radio.
What?
Radio. I was kind of torn. I'll go radio.
Thought you hated it.
Yeah, I hate it, but I'll still listen to it.
not as bad as.
Yeah,
You like to torture yourself.
sure.
All right. Jekyll's.
This is weird. I like the song, but I don't think I want to listen to it all the time. So I'm probably just gonna say if it was on the radio, I wouldn't change the station.
Well, you know, something's in your collection. You can listen to it whenever you want, right? You don't have to listen to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everything?
I think like Tiny said, I'd probably just get tired of it after a while, and probably end up deleting it from my file.
I think
to
I'm
make room
gonna
for something
LimeWire
else.
because if I start getting tired of it, then I won't listen to it again for a year. and then I'll listen to it again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to LimeWire it. All right. Oh.
Yeah, Lamar.
All right.
LimeWire, solid.
There it is, LimeWireable again. You guys got the LimeWireable rating. People are going to download you illegally and add you to their library. And that's pretty good, solid rating on the show. So good job,
Pretty
guys.
good.
Now let's go ahead and get into a little segment that
Good.
I was mixing it in.
You was doing the remix of Go Ahead. Go
Let's
ahead.
go ahead and get into a little segment called Jekyll's Knows Best.
Okay.
Right here and now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce for you a very soulful product. Soul product number one.
I hear me. Checking the stage show.
Don't care where you come from,
Change my song again,
as
huh?
long as you're a black man. Don't mind your nationality. You have got the identity of an African.
Oh boy.
Oh, I want my old theme song back.
The Jekyll knows best. You want that one back?
No, not
that was
one.
the first one.
That was the
No,
first one.
I like the other one. The I'm a player, babe. Anyways, whatever.
I like the one that says I'm a player. Okay, where's that one?
Oh man, I just totally lost focus for what we were gonna talk about.
Surprise!
You punks.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, well this one's important again for the artists. Artists, I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about touring, and not just touring, but touring in the U.S. and touring abroad,
Ooh.
like in Europe. Pros and cons.
I'm down with that.
Here's the thing.
Touring for
Touring in the U.S., there's definitely probably more money to be made, but the U.S. has become very commercial with their music and the type of music that they like. So in order for you to really be able to have a successful tour, you have to have something that's going to create a product that the U.S. people are going to like. Which means some artists feel they might have to sell out. They might have to change up what they do to fit a more commercial type sound.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, people just aren't going to pay to come see you perform. That's just really what it is.
Yeah.
Whereas, it seems that abroad, more in Europe,
awesome.
they are still very open to music
They're
and
open.
just good music in general.
That's disrespectful.
Talking
You,
about
you know what I
brides.
mean? So let's say you're an artist who has a sound. It's probably going to appeal to more people over there because they actually take time to listen to the musician and the music that they perform.
Yeah.
Now, do you think it's also because other countries, just because it comes from the U.S., they give it a shot?
That possibly could
You know
be
what I
it
mean?
too. That might also be it. But it just seems that there's still more of a musical awakening going on over there. As far back as I can remember, there have always been great groups, especially from like England. When it comes to rock, some of the great rock bands that you think of, even from back in the 70s, were from England. You know, and it still holds true today. You have great groups coming out from Canada, from all over the world, and it just seems that they're more open
From Canada?
Yeah,
Little Wayne?
Green Day.
Little Wayne?
Oh, you said good bands.
Oh yeah, I like Green Day. I don't know about y'all, but
I like Green Day.
you know,
They are.
Ireland's got some good groups too. You know,
21 guns.
so it just really depends. If you can create a product that's big in the U.S., you can make money touring here. But even though it might cost more to go overseas at first, I think you'll make up more money doing it overseas if you're just an artist that's trying to put out his or her product, and also you'll have a great experience because you went overseas and you got to visit strange, new, and foreign lands that you didn't get to see before.
Broads.
You
Get
know,
all the, get all
Okay,
the
Jekyll's,
hookers.
what do you know about like niche touring here in the U.S.?
niche touring. You mean where as far as you jump into a certain genre of music that you're part of, and
Well, you know, because you're saying that unless you have something that's outstanding, you're not going to make any money touring.
well, I mean, because you can make some money, but you're not going to make that much money. You might be able to do smaller tours, smaller venues, maybe not big cities, and make enough money to maybe support your tour and have a little bit left on the side.
Dude, this is what I'm going to say. If
Okay.
you're an independent band, don't go for the big cities. You don't do that.
True.
Because the only people that get those big venues are people that are connected, are people that are signed in record labels. There's plenty of opportunities, smaller bars, clubs, and stuff that independent bands can go for. And you guys can make a decent living. just touring these smaller places.
Smaller venues aren't going to pay you very much per show. Like
Well,
you're lucky if
no,
you get
it-
like
well,
500 a show, and if
it-
you've got like
it
four or
depends.
five members in your band, you're
It
screwed.
depends. It depends on how you set up the shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's so to say that there's absolutely no money to be made in America. I think it's not.
I didn't say that.
Well, that's what you're making it sound like.
Well, because we're talking about.
No, well, here. This is what.
if-
Hey, this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think there's an element of truth to that, but if you know where to look, and if you know how to book these smaller places that are more towards your genre or your little niche of music, then you can still chop out a decent living, being a touring musician. I mean, you're not going to be huge. You're not going to be making millions of dollars, but you'll be able to survive.
I think
And
it's going
there's
to
a
be
lot of
really.
bands that do that.
I think it's going to be really tough, only because if you're an unknown name and you're going to a smaller venue, what's going to attract the people to come to the smaller venue?
Yeah, so we'll see. Then that's where networking comes in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you find somebody else that does your same kind of music, and that they live in that city, and you say, okay, hey, let me jump on your show. When you come to my city, you can jump on my show.
That's what I was gonna say because
Yeah.
That's possible.
I think if you're an absolute unknown, then I think what he said is right because I know a couple people that just like to go to shows.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so there's also those people that just dig shows and want to see new music that will pay for it. And if you have a small enough venue, like I get what you're saying,
Right, but
Um,
but let's be honest. Like those type of venues, they might be paying $5 to $10 a ticket instead of the typical 20 and above.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. And if you've got multiple people inside your group, you got to split that money more than one way.
Wait, 20 and above. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Okay, when you go to a normal show that's a bigger venue, you usually pay $20 or above for a ticket.
Now,
When you go to a smaller venue like a bar or something like that, and it's an unknown, they might charge you $5 to $10 to get in.
5 to 10.
You're paying the cover charge.
Yeah.
To get in
And
the
that's
store.
about it. And so that money at the door, the artist might see a percentage of that money. So
Right.
if you don't have a
Lucky.
lot of people there, you're not going to make very much money that night. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
especially
but-
you got to split it.
At the same time, it's also like, well, I think that the bands kind of know that because they know that they're not going to get rich overnight.
Well,
So
no, and that's and that's true.
It's a matter of, hey, are we willing to put our time in?
Right.
You know what I mean? No matter what, you're gonna have to do small.
But I've heard of people, and I know people that will set you up on tours abroad where they are already established tour promoters, and they can set you up to where you're making $1,000 a show, easy.
I can help these people out, though.
And I know, and I've heard of, and I know people
Uh-huh.
that do the same thing here in the United States.
That's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's possible.
I'm not saying that what you're saying is ridiculous. I'm just saying don't try to make it sound absolute. It's got to be one or the other, because there is money to be made here in the U.S.
Right. No, there is.
touring small venues, and people do make a living. Like that's all they do. Like they release albums. They have no songs on the radio, but they got like 15 albums, and they tour. They've been touring for like 15 years.
and they're still making some kind of.
Yeah.
They're making
And
enough
they
of a
make-
living to where they're
to
like
live.
they can live off it. Where their job is music. They're not rich, but they're happy.
Right.
I could fix that though. If these people just read those books by Intel the Rapper,
It's true.
That's true.
then you don't have any band members.
It's true.
Soon you'll be
Solo
making
artist. You're
$12.50
by
an hour at a
yourself.
warehouse.
True.
Spotlight so bright.
Let's see. The
That's
chat
right.
room saying here in Russia the situation is reversed. We actually can make music and good live shows only in big cities. So they're saying Russia only play the big cities. It's
Yeah, I
okay.
could see that.
It's because we have good promoters only in capitals,
Right.
and in province you should pay big rent.
You
to
only
the
get
clubs.
3 rubles per show.
and organize everything yourself. I'm from Siberia, and I know it from the inside. Okay, yeah.
Right on.
Yeah,
right
well,
on.
when
That's
when
good.
you do Europe, you usually end up doing the bigger
Yeah, you
cities
do
because
bigger
that's
cities.
where the public's going to be.
Well, that's Russia.
Yeah, that's cool though. Thank you for that insight.
It's pretty close, huh?
She's pretty close.
Yeah, it's not Europe. It's Russia. It's different.
He said that's Russia.
Or Asia.
I'm just
bad.
saying. I'm-
Close.
They're right on the borderline. Come on.
yeah, so are we in Mexico. Come on, it's not the same thing.
It almost is. Look at Southern California.
You live in LA, it is.
All right, well that's pretty much it. If I helped you, great. If I didn't, too bad, because Jekyll
Right
knows
here
best.
and now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce for you a very soulful product. Soulful product number 1.
I hear me. Checking the stage show.
Don't care where you come from. As long as you're a black man, you're an African.
You're not black.
Don't mind your
It's the spotlight. It's the
They all
spotlight.
look black.
It's the spotlight.
Wait, here's the weird part.
That's the
Yeah,
way
hey,
it
thanks a lot for the chat room for pitching in on that.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Tiny, the time is now yours.
Okay, this Last Stick of Dynamite goes by the name of Mirror. They do rock music out of Woodstock, Georgia.
Has to be good.
Joel Clevenger, drums. Robbie Hay, guitar. Austin Tierney, bass. Janie Harris, vocals. We started last year, and since then have played many shows with countless bands. We are currently in the works of getting T-shirts and just got new recordings.
Ooh, nobody cares
What
about
did your
t-shirts.
daddy do?
No, Janie's got new strings too.
All right, let's see. And the name of this song is called Why, and this is Mirror.
Wondering when you're coming home. I've been waiting here so long. Where can you be? I just want you to come back to me. Why'd you have to go? And there's so much I'd love to tell you. Wish I could have taken it away, and then you would still be here today. Where this happened to be without you on me? Why can't he see that you were all I need? What did I do? My life hasn't been the same, and this house just in a home. It's cold, dark here alone, thinking what I've done wrong. It's driving me insane. So every night I pray, wishing you'll come back someday. Where this happened to be without you on me? Why can't he see?
All right, that was Why by Mirror. And
So
if
we're
you,
asking.
if you want to get in contact
No
with them
doubt,
for anything,
kid.
you can email them at cleverj2006
Wow, clever J.
at yahoo.com.
Clever.
You can check out more of their music, myspace.com/wearemirror. All regular spelling, all one word. And if you want to check them out live, you can check them out, what month is it? April 16th at Swayze's.
Oh, rest in peace, Pat.
Let's do it!
I thought the same thing.
Right?
Yeah, I thought the
That
same
was
thing.
good.
I liked it at the beginning because the intro, it sounded like Californication was mixed with Under the Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like they mixed those two songs. But at first the music was cool, and the level seemed a bit off.
Yeah.
And I just, you are not a bad singer. You're okay. You need some work. But I felt like half the time, like, open your mouth when you sing. Like, you sound like your mouth is half open, like, like, I just,
Lazy singing.
yeah, it just sounded like she was so, and it just started to annoy the shit out of me. And the chorus was great for another song. that didn't even match the song, and it almost like you guys, the song stopped like, all right, let's be hard now, and tried to be rock, like it just, the chorus did not go with the song at all. Your levels were all over the place. I don't know. I just, the only enjoyment, I'm sorry, that I really got out of this was the intro, because it reminded me of the Chili Peppers. So other than that, I just think you guys have lots of stuff to work on. I don't know everything, but I think, like Tiny said it perfect, you sound like you're being a lazy singer. I don't know if that's a real term, but it should be if it's not. So don't be a lazy singer. And I just... Oh, that was scary. And I don't know.
The song was scary.
Yeah. I think your instrumentality needs work. We'll say that.
Instrumentality.
Together as a group.
I like it.
As a group, I think it needs work. I don't even think it's just one person that you guys just need. I don't know. Maybe you guys haven't been playing together that long. Maybe just you guys need to feel each other out and play together more. I don't know what it is, but you guys
feel each other out.
Yeah, especially the broad basis. Give it or, but I'm not saying Piper. That's consensual. I mean, like Piper, but I just
If it's consensual, Piper.
there were just too much stuff wrong with this song, so I'm sorry. I really didn't get much enjoyment out of it, but I think the singer really could be a good singer. And I think this band, I don't think they're talentless, but they're close. No, I'm kidding. I think that they just need to work a little harder and put out, better recordings, and just play together longer, really, and just keep practicing. Stay in that garage and keep practicing is what I'm thinking. All right. Oh.
Yeah. I actually never thought about them playing together until you said it. Yeah, they do need a little work playing together. I mean, because when the chorus thing.
That's right. Butterfly kisses next to the.
Shut up! Don't remind me that shit.
Eskimo kisses on the tape.
Shut up! I thought on the let it go.
Yeah.
JMB show. Go to JMB show.
Your nose touching the skin chandelier.
No, shut up. Yeah, you should have seen. I was over there and I was trying to picture it.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
It was awesome.
Anyways.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. We're here to help.
What was it? Oh, the chorus. I didn't think when they started playing hard on the chorus, I thought actually it was just the whole song was just gonna go harder, and then they came back.
I'm with you, dude. I was hoping it would. Too.
Yeah, and then
and faster.
They came back to
I thought it was
ridiculousness.
gonna go faster too.
Came back to ridiculousness. I didn't even though the beginning, like the way she had it, the laziness, I guess, singing didn't bother me.
Singing.
It didn't bother me. What bothered me is when you did go into the chorus, that your vocals. You didn't help it tear it up. Yeah. Like you just stayed the same. I want to hear your vocal range. I want to hear you tear it up.
Yeah, when you have the music hard in the background.
Sing hard.
Yeah. Don't stay the same because then you go like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
All right, Chana.
All right, really quick. The chat room is saying, let's see, a few flat notes, but still nice. The chorus is yikes. And sorry, but I always judge vocals. Here, every school band is trying to sing like this and play the same music. That's Russia.
Oh, wow, okay.
And Russia also said, take the air to your stomach, not lungs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sing from your diaphragm.
Yes. Australia's saying too generic, yet not good enough.
Thanks, mate.
And Russia's saying sort of primitive. And yeah,
what does Indonesia say?
Yeah. Indonesia.
Boogly boogly.
All right, yeah. So
I don't know. Maybe they do.
Yeah, as far as I go, I think.
Oh no.
I think the girl could have a very a nice voice. Maybe not very, but I think the girl could have a nice voice if she just practiced. There was a lot of timing issues with the band, and so definitely you guys need to work on playing together.
Timing issues.
So just work on that, and just keep making music and keep getting better. That's where I'm at.
All right, Jitterbug.
I'd like to make a retraction then.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I didn't know they were Indonesian. I thought they said Pakistan.
That's why I said camel
I will take the camel jockey one back.
Okay, so now bring the good one.
Okay, no, I got to think of one.
Oh.
Next show.
Boogly boogly.
Tune in the next show to find out.
You know what? When the bass line started to drop in the song, I in my head, I thought it was like that one song "Wood" by Alice in Chains.
Mm.
And I kind of got a semi-wood, but then the song fucking started to suck right away after that. So, I mean, it was a chick singing, right?
I hope.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
I mean, that thing kind of sounded like a cross between like Nora Jones and Fiona Apple to me.
I can see that.
But
On a bad acid trip.
Nora
Yeah.
Apple.
I just couldn't get into the song. It was just fucking boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, I'm
No
with
sex,
you.
no sexo tonight.
No ways. Jackos.
Why is a very good question.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I didn't like the intro. I thought the levels, like Omar said, were all over the place. The bass was way too loud at points to where it completely masked what was going on in the song. It's like I thought I was into a bass tape of Jewel. Yeah, the two just don't go. Didn't really care too much about the vocals. They were like, whatever. Hate all you want. The ladies love it.
The ladies like that you wear the hat.
Yes.
He's like looking around. He's like, yes.
The Jimmy hats.
Stupid. Straight back in high school and shit.
The instrumentation was subpar.
Jimmy?
The instrumentation was subpar for me. Like I said, vocals could have been better. I
Middle
thought the
school.
transition,
Yeah.
the transition into the chorus was just awkward.
Oh yeah.
It was like
yeah.
a couple bass notes, 2 hits on the hi hat,
Acid.
and then all of a sudden it just went into a rock sound. It didn't even match any kind of timing or anything. It just kind of went into it. So that was really weird. And I thought actually, I thought it was going to be longer and stay hard.
Yeah.
But I also thought it was going to go faster. I think if you guys would have gone to a faster hardness right there and stuck with it the rest of the song, that would have been tight because it would have been a complete change. It would have made that transition make a little more sense, and I probably would have enjoyed the time more. But Tiny's also right, a lot of timing issues, so yeah.
Jimmy Control.
Oh man! All right, go ahead, Jackals. Give us your Jimmy.
Keep it, Jimmy.
Can't touch this.
Keep your Jimmy. Never
Can't
mind.
touch this.
Just not a used one.
Oh wow. If it were on the radio, I wouldn't change station.
Man.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't care what you have to say, unless you're a black man.
Yes, that's what he's.
Only if you're a black man with a Jimmy.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
No, that's horrible.
Because they don't wear Jimmys.
Oh wow.
That's right.
See, they didn't name. They should. They would. If they would have named them like a Leroy, then they would have worn. They're called Jimmys.
And they were like watermelon color.
Oh, I'm never gonna listen to it again. Obi-Wan, go ahead.
Never listen to again. Dude,
Oh, my head hurts.
All right, Tiny. The
Let's
gym
see.
is not tiny. I'll tell you that.
The chat room saying,
They want a Jimmy.
what's number 2? Radio.
Radio. Okay.
And I say never listen to it again on purpose.
All right.
It's Bond now.
Jimmy.
You give it a
I
Jimmy.
give it a Jimmy.
All right,
He's
well-
gonna fuck it.
Well, there it is. Sorry guys, no one's gonna listen to your song again on purpose. That's the rating you got on the show.
Sorry.
You're not horrible. You
Yes.
just need to work
You
on
may
maybe
work
a
on it.
newer sound and get a little bit tighter with your music.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you enjoyed tonight's show and you would like to find out anything else about the artists that we had on the show, you can check them out on nobodycareshow.com. We'll have all their bios posted, plus information to listen to more of their music and hopefully upcoming shows that have been booked for them. Also, sorry. Also, if you would like to listen to our show, you can also listen to it off our video player on our show, on our page.
Yes.
And also, you can download us at iTunes Store and at Zune Store. And if you want to be an artist on the show, email us at nobodycareshow@gmail.com, and we will give you all the information that you need to be able to submit your song. If you want to buy cool-looking clothes
Yes.
and be the awesomest band ever because you're wearing these clothes, go to
True.
Nobody Cares Show store.
So you should.
We have
do
awesome
that.
clothing there. If you're an avid listener of the show, you'll catch on to a lot of the little jokes that are on the shirts and stuff. If you're not, just wear them because it's cool anyway.
You got
Yeah.
the Jekyll's
Still
Jimmy's there.
You know?
Yeah, soon coming
That's a store. Jekyll's Jimmy's. Do you fit everybody?
Except blacks.
Oh, boy. Anyways,
I'll have a
I
custom
hope you
shop
guys
on the
enjoyed the show.
side.
If you want to check out a cool show this Sunday and you're over here in Southern California, check out the Black Sky Show. Where's it going to be at? Diesel?
Let's see. It is going to be
Pasadena, right?
It's Pasadena.
It's at the Terrace nightclub in
Yeah.
Pasadena, Sunday, March 28th.
That's a cool little
6
spot.
p to 12 a.
And it's like a battle of the bands type thing, so you're going to be able to check out a lot of cool acts.
So
Hopefully.
when does Black Sky go on?
I do not know.
Yeah, they don't.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more battle bands.
Ah, sick.
All right.
4 miles.
Thank you, Dirty Bob, for
Yes, thank
visiting.
you.
No, thank you
Yes.
guys.
Thank you,
for
4
inviting
Miles,
me.
for your
Yeah,
email. That
4
we got
miles
today.
away. Show number 38.
Oh, check
Was
that
it?
out.
Yeah, no, you said 70.
I said 72 or
Close
something.
enough.
38. Number.
All
38.
right, shout out to the chat room. Shout out to Liquid Universe.
That's a lot.
Thanks
Shout
for
out.
joining us,
Yes,
and thanks for
thank you.
submitting.
Great job.
And also shout out to Tacky Lou from Tacky Dimes.
Thanks, Tacky.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I know it's real early in Russia, and in Australia it should be like
Many thanks.
afternoon, or I think.
Yes.
Oh, good afternoon. Mike.
So thanks for joining us from all over the world.
Yes.
Over the world.
Worldwide.
Internationally known podcast.
We had an international show today.
Yes.
I should have worn my beret. Shit. Would have been awesome.
Let's see. The show will be up tomorrow on our page. Flip.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, so you can check it out then, and tell all your friends to listen and stuff.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Or
Yeah.
let's get him.
Yeah. Check iTunes too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lil Joe and his little boy.
Yeah.
All right, we are out.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.